Table 3. So from the table 3, let's go to the question. Which of the following is the correct description of the old map? So between these three, which one do you think is the right answer? Huh? Actually, it's a secondary. What is secondary source of data?
Secondary of data is data that has been collected by another person for a different purpose.
It has been created. You just go there and retrieve it and use it. That is a secondary data, like internet, like going to the library, like newspaper, dailies, textbooks. Those are secondary data. While a primary data is a data that you generate yourself. The primary data is a data you generate yourself. Example, counts, questionnaires. When you make use of questionnaires to get data, that's primary. Survey, interviews, those are examples of primary data. The student used table 3 to draw the graph. Figure 7, complete the graph. I believe by now you can do all this kind of work. Just locate whatever they ask you to do and complete it. What conclusion would the student make about hypothesis 1? Shops and services are on the main street have changed between 1981 and 2012. So you first have to see whether the hypothesis is true or not. That is 1 mark. So according to the mark scheme, I'm rushing it. The hypothesis is true. And that's 1 mark. If you get that clear, that's 1 mark. Now, the evidence is that overall shops have gone down from 60 to 48. Now let's go to they said we should use table 3. So where's table 3? I think it's in the, it should be in the inserts. Where's table 3? This instrument I was telling you when we were treating that first question. So this is tape rule, and this is ranging pole. It is used to hold the tape rule at the bank of a river, to fix it to the ground, to mark a point. This is stopwatch, and this is a float. So back to our question. I just quickly digress. This is an example of a questionnaire that they expect you to understand how they form it. Table 7 for question 2. Let's go back. Which one are they asking us to check? Table 3 and figure 7. Okay, this is table 3 here, sorry. So, do you remember what the hypothesis is? That the shops have changed between 1981 and shop and service on the main street have changed between 1981 and 2012. According to them, the hypothesis is true, that will give you 1 mark. Then, if you now look here, you can now say, okay, why? Because between 1981, shops for clothes have reduced from 8 to 5. For food has reduced from 20 to 13. Is there anyone that is constant? Other services is constant, but every other one has reduced.
Yes, sir.
So the total was 109 before, now the total is 105. So you have to put like 3-4 data in your explanation. Do you get? If you don't put data in your explanation, you only get half mark. Now look at it. They said overall shops have gone down from 60 to 48. Decrease in clothes, food specialists, non-food shops from 8 to 5, 20 to 13, 29 to 26. That's how they wrote it. So you can put 3. Overall number of services have gone up from 33 to 34. Increase in entertainment from 5 to 9. Decrease in finance from 9 to 7. Decrease in total number of shoes and services from 93 to 82. So that should give you an idea of how to write it. I hope you are getting it. So that's basically how you address paper 2. You pick enough statistics, enough figures to support your answer. To investigate hypothesis 2. Most people in the local area have positive opinions about shopping in the center. The student have a questionnaire with people of the main shopping street. So that was the questionnaire we saw the other time. Now let's go to the question. Suggest 2 reasons why the number of people in different age groups varied. So they look at it. They interviewed people of different age group. This is the number they got. Over 60, 42, 46 to 60, 33, 31 to 35.
Because people under 16 will be going to school.
You said what?
I think they'll be in school. The
Yeah,
age group under 16 will be in school.
Okay. Or
Between
that
10 and 12 on a working day.
Yes. So let me just run through this. They are in school, yes. So people are working. The over 60 are retired, so they have time to shop. So they are the one around there. Okay, let's run quickly. How could the student have got a more even distribution? How could they have gotten a more even distribution of
They can do
income?
it at a later time or during the weekend,
Okay.
a non-working day.
But they can repeat their survey. Yes, later time. School, they can repeat it at a time more convenient. Weekends when everybody will be available there and all of that. Then, how often do you shop? They just want you to plot this. Use the result in table 5 and the key below to complete the pie graph on figure 9 below. So pick these statistics here to complete this. They've already done some for you. It's easy. What kind of graph is this?
Right.
Yes, so they've done 2. They just want you to complete it. You know how to finish it, right? 0 to 6. Huh?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. So there's another question that they want you to complete using this. You know how to complete this as well.
Yes.
But make sure you put the key. The key is very important. You must get the actual point and the key, the right key. So the student put the answer to question 3 and T into the groups. So they put the answers. Under which advantages would the following answer be included? I often visit shop which sells rare books and antique. As in, where will you put this? That will be under shops that sell specialist goods. I think it's here. Student, okay, you go to table 7. Under table 7, you will put, that one has to be under shop sell specialist goods. It's easy. Once you get there, you will see it. Then I prefer to shop in another city where there are department stores. That one will be under lack of choice of jobs. Lack of choice when buying goods.
Yeah.
That's where this one will be, under this heading. The student reached the conclusion of hypothesis 2. Most people in the local area have positive opinions about shopping in the town center was false. Support this conclusion with evidence. So the hypothesis, no hypothesis. So they've already talked about the hypothesis here, that most people in the local area have positive opinions about shopping in town center was false. Support this conclusion with evidence from the result of the questionnaire. So that means it's false. You just need to explain why it is false. So they say both disadvantages and advantages are given. Over twice as many disadvantages. 247 to 69%, 247 to 69 of disadvantages. Then 111 to 31 of advantages. 3 most common answers are disadvantages. More people visit all other shopping centers. Only 12% visit town central, 88% shops away from town centers. The largest disadvantage has 77 responses. For largest disadvantage, only 39. So 77 to 39. I think your answer has to be comparative. It has to be comparative. You have to compare it. So these 4 marks mean 4 clear statements with figures. Do you get it?
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, let me just, I'm coming. I'm trying to. Why might people object to being asked questions? Okay. I think this is one. Some students also included the question, where do you live, in their questionnaire?
I don't
How
want
could
their
they,
personal detail.
you said?
They may not be comfortable with them knowing where they live.
Okay. Some students also included, where do you live, in their, how could they use the answer in this question to extend their fieldwork? Well, I think if they discover that maybe more people come from a certain area, they can perhaps go to that area to do more research. Like they say, plot locations, distances, addresses where shoppers come from on a map. Draw desired lines, flow lines of where customers come from. Draw a boundary around the plot to show sphere of influence. So that can help you to learn about sphere of influence. How more people, this particular service is being used by people from so many areas, as far and near. So why do people don't like being asked questions? Like a private information, intrusive question. Why do you want to, like the way Nigeria is now, if somebody is doing this kind of survey and is asking you where do you live, nobody will want to answer you. Because there is kidnapping in Nigeria now. So we're not going to tell somebody where you live. They come and arrange for you. So that's that. They may not concern about robbery, harassment in the future, misuse of information. That question is, I think that answer is for this question. Why might people be object to this question? Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
So that is it. Did your dad give you a link for paper 2?
Yes, I saw it.
Did you
Thank
watch
you.
it?
Yes, I did.
Was he helpful?
It's very cool.
I did another one. Let me try and see if I can get the link. I will just put it in the chat. You can watch it. For this, I just tweet another question. Let me just try and see if I can get the link. Or maybe I should just send it to your dad.
Yes, please, just let me know.
Okay, I'll send it to him. I'll forward the link to him. So on that note, we'll come to the end of this class. So I wish you well. Bye-bye.
Thanks, sir. Very soon.